Are you ready to unlock your true potential? Discover how waking up early can change your life forever. Don't miss this uplifting story that teaches the importance of discipline and seizing opportunities. In a serene village nestled between lush green fields and towering mountains, there lived a dedicated blacksmith named Kiran. He was admired for his remarkable craftsmanship, forging sturdy and elegant ironwork. However, Kiran had one major weakness. He could never wake up early. Every morning his alarm would ring, but he would hit the snooze button over and over again, unwilling to leave the comfort of his warm bed. This bad habit cost him precious working hours, made him miss important village meetings, and delayed customer orders. His father and the village elders often warned him, but he never took their words seriously. "What difference does it make if I wake up late?" he would argue. "I can always work at night." But what Kiran failed to realize was that life moved at its own pace, and by refusing to adjust to the world's rhythm, he was missing golden opportunities. One day, the village chief called for a gathering to prepare for the grand annual festival. Each villager was assigned a task, and Kiran was given the most honorable responsibility, creating a magnificent iron gate for the temple. This gate would be the festival's centerpiece, symbolizing strength and unity. The next morning, the chief and his assistants went to Kiran's workshop to discuss the design. But to their disappointment, the workshop was closed. Kiran was still asleep, completely unaware of their visit. Frustrated, the chief gave the task to another blacksmith, Rohan. Though Rohan wasn't as skilled as Kiran, he was always punctual and dependable. When Kiran finally woke up and learned that his chance had been given to someone else, he felt a deep sense of regret. The festival was the most important event in the village, and he had lost his opportunity to showcase his talent. Feeling ashamed, he sought advice from his wise grandfather. "Grandfather," Kiran said, "I don't know why I struggle so much to wake up early. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to leave my bed in the morning." His grandfather smiled gently and said, "Waking up early isn't just about setting an alarm, it's about understanding why it matters. Let me tell you a story." Many years ago, in another village, there were two farmers, Veer and Sohan. They had equal land, the same tools, and faced identical weather conditions. But there was one key difference. Veer woke up early, while Sohan always slept in. Veer would rise with the sun, begin his work at dawn, and finish most of his tasks before noon. This gave him time to rest in the afternoon, read, and spend valuable moments with his family. His well-structured routine led to a bountiful harvest every year. Sohan, on the other hand, woke up late and rushed through his work. He labored under the scorching sun, made frequent mistakes, and was always exhausted. As a result, his productivity suffered. One year, a devastating storm struck the village. Veer, who had harvested most of his crops early, faced minimal losses. But Sohan, who always delayed his work, lost nearly everything. Kiran's grandfather concluded, "My dear Kiran, waking up early isn't just about discipline. It gives you a head start in life. The world moves forward, and if you're always behind, you'll never catch up." At last, Kiran understood his mistake. His laziness had cost him a great opportunity. That night, he made a firm decision to change. The next morning, he set his alarm for 5:30 a.m. When it rang, he was tempted to snooze it, but he remembered his grandfather's story. Instead, he forced himself out of bed, washed his face, stretched his body, and took a walk around the village. As he breathed in the crisp morning air, he felt a newfound energy filling him. For the next few weeks, Kiran followed a strict morning routine. He went to bed early, avoided distractions at night, and kept a journal to track his progress. The first few days were difficult, but he refused to give up. Gradually, his body adjusted, and waking up early became easier. Over time, Kiran's life completely transformed. He became more productive, completed orders on time, and earned the villagers' respect. His business flourished and people trusted him more. When the next festival approached, the chief once again approached Kiran. This time, he was given an even greater responsibility to design an elaborate iron gate that would become the pride of the village. Kiran accepted the task with confidence. Not only did he complete the gate well before the deadline, but it was also the most stunning piece of ironwork the village had ever seen. His reputation spread beyond the village, attracting customers from neighboring towns. With his newfound discipline, his life became filled with success and purpose. One evening, as he sat with his grandfather, Kiran said, "Grandfather, I finally understand. Waking up early isn't just a habit, it's the key to controlling my life. I feel more focused, more energetic, and closer to my dreams." His grandfather smiled proudly and said, "Remember, my child, the morning sun brings new opportunities. Those who wake up early welcome success, but those who wake up late always chase after it. Never forget this lesson." From that day forward, Kiran never returned to his old habits. He became an inspiration to the entire village, and his story was passed down for generations, teaching everyone that waking up early is not just about rising with the sun, but about unlocking one's true potential.